Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on another beautiful day in Asha. And today we're going to talk about the grid of life. Do you remember I told you on June 6th I was taken in spirit to that place of perfect perfection, of bliss, and I was given mysteries of the universe, the angles of the pyramids and how they are built. I was given the math and the grid to return to this place. And I didn't share with you at the time all the math and stuff behind it, but there is power in knowing. It's been documented, for instance, in nature, when a natural disaster is coming, the animals know it and can move to safety. When a tsunami is coming, they move to higher ground, while the unenlightened humans are killed by the thousands. And I've experienced this myself. I've shared with you many stories of how Spirit has warned me and my family of danger, and we were able to avoid it. There is a precise formula, a precise grid, precise angles, and this is the building block of the universe. It's the 64 Tetrahedron. It's the grid, the structure of volume, of the vacuum. It is the dark waves of Asha 1 that we talk about. It's the water moved upon its mind. The Tetrahedron is found in minerals, humans, animals, plants, and in no thing. And I want to show you the vision that I had when I was in that place. And here's a look at the grid. And it's a 64 grid, and the numbers I was given was 8 and 4, 64, 52 degrees, and 32. And you'll see the pattern and the angles. That's the angles of the Great Pyramid. And in my vision, there was energy coming down in these axes, and then there's energy coming up, and they were merging in this middle point here, and the two became one, and that's where the power was. And then you also see that it in phi it shows the 1.618, and in the Fibonacci sequence, and look, here's the 52 degree angle, the 52 degree angle of the pyramid. And another interesting thing, do you know what the angle of the crystal is? The inner lattice angle of a crystal is 52 degrees, and crystals can amplify, store, and transfer energy. Stanford University physicists have actually successfully stored and retrieved a 3D image of the Mona Lisa within a subatomic structure of a crystal. Everything is in this pattern. The 4 nucleotides in DNA that can bind in sequences of 3 to produce 64 codons, just like our grid, the 20 standard amino acids. And as I started studying this, I found that the Chinese in 1000 BCs had this exact grid called the I Ching. The Egyptians had it, and my friends, it's written in the stars, and more importantly, it's written inside of you. This is the 90% mind that you've heard about that you are not using. The information stored within the tetrahedron lattice structure of quartz is transferred then to the liquid crystalline structure of water due to the molecular angles being harmonically related. The common bending and bonding angles of water molecules is 26 degrees and 104 degrees. 52 divided is 26, and 52 doubled is 104. When you seed a crystal, it continues to replicate itself in its own image. And please go to YouTube and check out the Bell Laboratories lectures on crystals to fully understand this process. We are patterned after that which created us, all based on suggestion. Remember, Jesus told the Pharisees that they were of their father, the devil, because they received the wrong suggestion, the wrong seed, and by cosmic law, it will reproduce, and therefore it is passed in the DNA, in the genes. But there is good news. The configuration of the star tetrahedron is formed within the first 8 cells of life, and it sits at the base of the spine. It is written in the stars and inside of you how to reseed. Thought can be built upon in these fractal patterns. And that's why the Buddha said that with our thoughts we make our world. And it's so important we protect our thoughts and our energy. A really interesting experiment I saw was they took a diseased cell culture whose cells were emitting photons as it died, and it transmitted its disease to a healthy cell next to it. They found if they changed the pattern of glass between the two cultures, the disease was not able to pass. So we must change our pattern. And my friends, the teaching of the Magi, the wise men, changes our patterns. As you look up in the night sky, Orion can be seen from all around the world. The three stars in Orion's belt, the three wise men, the Magi, the belt of truth, they came from the east to the virgin child, Sirius. Sirius is the star of Isis, the virgin with a suckling the child. Her number is 8. Jesus, Jesus, whose number is 888. The wise men came from the east, the right hemisphere of the brain, to Jerusalem, the city of peace, praise God. This is the ankh, the cross. The two become one, male and female, God and man, conscious and subconscious. When the two become one, you rule over the all. We kill the beast, the lie, the sin, the error, the illusion, the flesh, if you will, and then the sun rises. The spinal fluid, the chrism, is raised up the 33 vertebrae to the hypothalamus, where it sits for 3 days and is raised to the place called pineal, and we make that, oh, praise God, that mead, that honey wine, that DMT, and we see God face to face and live. My friends, this is the place of magic. This is the place where nothing is impossible. My wonderful friends, please hear me right now. I do believe Jesus walked the earth. I do believe the Christ is in the stars. I do believe the Christ is written inside of you. We must receive the Christ mind to be one with the loving Father that Jesus taught, with the Hura Mazda that the Magi taught, the all-good Spirit. The world religions and the dark system has given you a wrong idea of the highest principle of good, that God could hate, war, kill, and destroy his creatures, my friends, and that is the wrong seed, and that's why the world is evolving in the wrong way. We got to change the seed, the energy, back to the original idea. God is all good, and he has no attributes of the evil spirit. And then with the Christ mind, we come into oneness with that. We be love, we be peace, we be kind, we be joy, and we create a whole new, beautiful world. My friends, today, receive that new seed, that new vibration, and watch you start to attract like love, peace, joy, kindness, goodness. And as you become one with God, the two become one, and you have power over the all. Death must be overcome and not submitted to. Death is an enemy, not a stepping stone to glory. Jesus conquered death, and he said, if you keep my words, you will never see death. You can transfer energy without death. You renew. Because, my friends, if disease can attack the body without consent of mortals, then sin can do the same thing, for they are both heirs. But we were meant to rule the air, rule the atmosphere, and we do that by taking our place in our rightful place as kings and priests, as children of the all-good Spirit. So, my friends, today I have an energy change. Accept the Christ mind, be one with the all-good God, and watch the crystals inside your very body change as you become a new creature and change this world to the new earth. And we bring back Asha, the perfect creator's perfect idea. And know I love you. I love you. I love you.